know me, don't know me. My name is Meg Nocero, and I have the pleasure to know all of you. So I'm here with my little light and my story to shine. And this morning, I'm here to share with you how I got here. And I guess now I have to tell you the story, which now S.H.I.N.E is a part of your story too. Because now we all shine together, and put them up there one more time, guys. Look how beautiful this is. One full room full of our little lights make a beautiful sea of some beautiful, 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 powerful energy. So just take a look around, like Denise said, and pay attention and take this all in. And remember this, whenever you're on your own and you feel alone and you feel like you're not a part of anything, I want you to look around and remember this, because we're shining together. And together, as Oprah did tell me many years ago, we rise, which I really truly believe. So here is my story to S.H.I.N.E, and I have to tell you, it hasn't been quite the easy story, yet it's been my story and I have to own it. So 5 years ago, my light did not shine very bright, and a good friend of mine actually sent me that beautiful little light that you see in the picture on the slide. And I used to sit in my closet wondering how the heck am I ever going to pull myself out of here? Because 5 years ago, I lost my mother to breast cancer, which is very appropriate that this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And as I've told many of my friends who try to give me anything involving breast cancer, I'm aware. Believe me, I'm aware about it. And the thing about having a mother who is such a powerful force of nature and such a powerful force in general is that you rely very heavily on that person's light. But when you lose someone who has such a powerful light, it's really hard to find your way without that light, so you have to dig deep. And 5 years ago, it was very hard for me to dig deep because I faced that incredible challenge where I would follow myself away in this little closet with this little light with a dragonfly, and you know, my symbol is the butterfly, but it's a dragonfly on top to remind me that after the butterfly comes out of the cocoon being a very powerful, very difficult transformation, that the beautiful butterfly, the beauty of the butterfly that emerges from that point is so amazing, but you have to go through the journey of the cocoon, unfortunately, in that darkness, in that little small place. So when I look at that light and I remember where I was, I look around and I say, how did I get here? Because I never thought in a million years that I would ever be in a place like this 5 years ago. Then I look around this room and I see my lights. I see my little lights. I see my Ava, and I see Cecilia, Bertha's sister, and I see my friends Anna Gloria, and I see my sister Mary, and I see my Aunt Pat, and my husband Frank, and my son Michael, and my daughter Ava, and all of you beautiful people, Denise. You guys know how important you are to me because you were my lights when I needed it most, when I faced the greatest challenge in my life at this point. You know, I don't want to speak too fast out loud because I know that the journey to bliss has its ups and downs, and as a wise doctor and I were talking a couple weeks ago, it's a roller coaster ride. And I've learned over time that when you hold tight on a roller coaster ride, it becomes very painful. But when you put your arms up and you actually go with it, the effortless flow, then you actually enjoy the ride at one point in time. But you have to get past that tightness so that you can get the exuberance, and that's where the bliss comes, because all of us inside, we have that as our gift, and our nature is to be at bliss. And bliss means to me so much more than happiness. It means to be surrounded by love. Like Denise said earlier, it's the love. It's the love that's going to help us get hope out of the hopelessness. It's the love that's going to guide us to find positivity or possibility out of despair. And it's the love that we hold out to another person and grab another person's hand and hold on tight, because sometimes we need the help and sometimes somebody needs to help up. So as I look out amongst all you, I say, how did I get here? And at the same time, I say to Richard, to Michelle, to my friends, thank you for getting me here. Because without you, I don't know where I would be right now. And I know that I believe in my heart of hearts that he doesn't take you through something without somebody by your side grabbing on and helping you through. And I tell you this from the heart of hearts, that every person in this room You're here for a reason. And you're meant to be here, to hear something out of the beautiful words of whoever is coming behind me and whoever came before me. Because it might not be everything that you enjoy. It might not be everything that you take away, but there's going to be something. And I'm very lucky that a friend of mine sent me this beautiful, beautiful guide to speaking, just in case I didn't know what I was doing when I got up here and I froze. So I do study well. There's 4 types of speakers in this world. You have your informational speakers. You have your ones that just give you information, you take it and you leave. As lawyers in this room know, we've seen a lot of those. Not too inspiring, but yet we've seen a lot of those. Then we have our motivational speakers, and they're jumping up and down on the stage, getting you get to go and take the world by storm. And when you leave after you hear a motivational speaker, it might go away pretty quickly because you get the burst and the boost and it feels good, but then you forget the lesson. And then there's the inspirational speakers, those people who get you to dig deep. What is your story? What is it that you want to tell the world? What is it that you want to be in this world? How do you want to dream in this world? What's your vision? What's your calling? They get you to ask those big questions. What is your intention? Why are you here? And then you leave and you try to take the world with a little guidance that you've been given to move forward and to go and do and be who you want. And then there's those transformational speakers. Those that get under your skin, they get you inspired, you get the information, you get the guidance, you grab onto whatever message comes at you, and those transformational speakers, they go with you. Because they are there with you, and they are offering themselves for you because of the challenges they have gone through. They get to pay it forward and give you something back. And that is what I ask of all of you. Because whatever it is you're going through in life, it's for a reason. And you're going to make it through this journey because it's going to teach you how strong you really are, what you're made of, what journey you are on your way to bliss. And you're going to turn to the next person when you leave this room, and you're going to say, I see you hurting, I see you, and I am here for you. Let me be the ears that you need, the hug that you need, the kind word that you need, the kiss that you need. Let me be that for you. Because I've been through it, and there were many lights in this room or outside this room who've helped me along the way. And then you are going to remember that your life is like times of darkness in that cocoon. And you're going to remember, oh, she said to me, this is the dark time. This is the time where the greatest change is happening. This is where you fundamentally become who you're meant to be in this world. This is where you actually acknowledge the beauty and possibility in yourself and believe in yourself and go out in this world and show the world what beauty and goodness is. And you be the light. You be the change. You be the rainbow in someone else's cloud. And at that point in time, you're going to remember that transformational speaker. And you're going to say, I want to be something like that to somebody else, and I'm going to make a difference in my little corner of the world. And that's what we are here today. All of us are here today to do that. Take whatever it is we need. Grab on whoever we can grab onto. Our new friends. You never know the synchronicity that's coming at you in this life. People that you meet on a daily basis. They are amazing, amazing indicators of something that you might need or that they might need on this journey to bliss. And at that point in time, you are going to take that light that may not be so strong right now, but it is going to grow. So once again, I'd like us all to grab our candles or our lights and lift them up. And I want us to stand, all of us stand up. Amy Cuddy calls this the power pose. We're going to power pose with our light. And we're going to declare that we commit to this light. And we're going to say out loud, I am here and I am ready to shine. So 1, 2, 3. I am here and I am ready to shine. Woo! There you go. Thank you very much.